What is up, guys? So today I'm gonna be going back over my hyprland config a little bit. I did some things, I fixed some issues I was having. Um, Apparently you're not supposed to use light DM, and I glazed over that somehow. I don't know. It was basically doing something with X Wayland, and it was trying to start all my programs in Windows in X Wayland instead of regular Wayland or something like that. I don't know. A couple people commented that, and then I started searching around, and I saw other people kind of say the same thing. So I switched it out for SDDM. Seems like that was the safe choice and the most optimal for like the different things that I, do with my computer. So I did that. We like wrote some other scripts. So I made a script basically so I can do the tab switching. So I'm using Tofi now as well instead of Rofi because Tofi is a far more of a pleasure to configure than Wofi is, and I can do basically whatever I want with it. So yeah, that's the thing. I have my launcher like this, launch things. What else? Oh yeah, I made it so I can access my scripts from here, So I got all the different things I can pick, I can pick this script right here. You know what I'm saying? Um, what else? Yeah. Oh, and I figured out that I don't have to use Mako. I can just use Dunst, and I already have my theme on the Dunst, and yeah, so I don't have to worry about it at all. So we made some progress. I still have had some weird glitchy things happening. More on the whole Steam thing. Wait, actually, is this thing still happening? Nope. So basically, Steam was fucking up and other things were messing up. And apparently it was all because of a cursor theme. Adwaita. Apparently, I switched cursor theme. Everything is fixed. Like what? It's so weird. It's like, and this is not the first time this has happened. But anyway, I switched the cursor theme. Everything's fixed. Whenever they get their crap together and fix their package for Adwaita, I'll probably go back to that because that's the one I'm just used to looking at. Um, I made this wallpaper. I made a couple wallpapers. Oh yeah, wallpaper pack coming out next week. I have it finished. I'm just like naming the files and putting them into a neat package with a little readme, and yeah, I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put them. It's gonna be cool. Anyway, so whatchamacallit? Yeah, so I swapped out some things and I worked on the config a little bit. Let's bring up the config. As you notice, my gradient on my border is different. I did some different stuff with the animations. Basically I just let like the certain things I don't mind doing happen, and then other things I just sped them up. Let's see what else. We got a whole bunch of uh keybind stuff I did. Mind you, I redid this. I didn't use the old one. I just deleted it and I was like, screw this, man. And then yeah, I rewrote it. So, well, not that I rewrote the whole thing, like, you know what I mean. I took the default and I edited it, and yeah. So as you can see here, all my Switch stuff. So for instance, let's say I want to send this to desktop 6, right? Ooh, sent to 6. Well, I guess that's kind of hard to see. Okay, let's do this. So let's say I want to send this to 5. Sent to 5. So we have that now. That's really useful. Oh yeah, oh yeah, back onto the Steam because I do have the video game open. So I was really bummed out when Steam kept doing the thing that it did, and I couldn't play the game. I'm really hooked on Core Keeper right now. And I'm like, damn, man, I wanna decompress a little after work. I wanna play some Core Keeper. You know what I'm saying? And it just wouldn't start. And then I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going back over to i3. I go to i3, same issue. And yeah, and it was the icon theme. But yeah, so I got my game, which is sweet. I can play my game. I got my little auto farms here for my cattle and whatnot. Um, yeah. So being able to play the game is a big deal for me. There's no issues too. I have like the settings cranked. It's only going choppy because I have some like mechanical things going on that are pretty high intensity. But yeah, I got this. This is working. It's probably not working as smooth as on Xorg, but it's playable. It's 100% to my liking. When I get away from all my stuff, it goes smooth, as you can see. Once I get all away from all the farms. Yeah, so that's a thing. What else? Oh yeah, so my I'll show you guys my Tofi config, right? So let's see, where we at? We're at like here. Okay, so let's open it up. Basically, I was on the GitHub page and I saw that they had whatchamacallit. They had like a bunch of pictures of different ways you could configure Tofi. And I saw one of them and I was like, yo, that one's pretty good. So I just copied it. I didn't actually copy the config. Tofi is so nicely configurable to where I could just make it in the config and I didn't have to like cheat sheet it and like look at somebody else's crap, right? Like that's how straightforward this is, you know? And I like that. So, you know, like obviously I got my font, the source code pro, you know, font size 24. We come in here, so like what's some things that I changed? So obviously like the colors. If you go to wait, there's a thing up here. Well, let's just find with if you go to here, this is basically where you make it full screen. So like when I go like this and it's full screen, it's like that. And then the transparency, so this is like RGBA. So it's like you have the first, this is like your color code, and then this is your transparency. So yeah, I just played with that a little bit. Yeah, I took all the borders off of everything. I just made it real tight. Um, yeah, you know, hide cursor whenever it's open. You know, it's all centered. This was interesting getting the padding correct on here to make it like look nice, like when I open it, you know what I mean? Uh I know it seems like off center or whatever, but I do I really care so much? I mean, I guess I could fix it a little bit here. I could do like padding. Would it be padding left would be like, I don't know, we could do like 580, right? And then padding right, we could take out a little bit on here and go like 500. I believe it would go like this. Oh, let's see. So yeah, that's a little more centered, I guess. It's not super important to me. It's more like the window switching, you know, that's kind of important. So yeah, window switching scripts, you know, these are things that you need. Your run thing. I think there's anything else. I'm like not super whatchamacallit, upset with this whole situation. It's a learning situation I had to go through. I'm not very familiar with the Wayland ecosystem and like I was just assuming, oh hey, I have to use these specific things because these things are always the things you see. You always see like Mako and Wofi in the Hyperland rices, and you always see the and I so I like put my brain too much in that, and I normally don't do that, but it's because it's something I'm not familiar with. And yeah, that kind of screwed me. I should have just went with my gut instinct and just done the things that I've done. I completely forgot that Dunst has is Wailing compatible now. That's like, dude, that saved me so much time just like using the rice I already have, you know. Um, yeah, my little scriptorinos. Oh, I did the script too. So let's say I'm on a workspace, and obviously there's no like real visual indicator of what's going on. I did get the one, so if I press this, it'll tell me what workspace it's on. Some of these I just, you know, did them myself. I didn't even look up anything, which is kind of cool. Like hold on. What is it? All one. Yeah. So like some of these scripts, if I can go to the thing, I just kind of like I winged it. Let's see. Config scriptorinos. Like these are pretty straightforward. Where's a good one? This Tofi power script or whatever, this is one I did copy. I ripped this one and then I just edited it. It's not even for Tofi or whatever, like they wrote it for a different, it was like for D menu or something. And then I just had it pipe into Tofi instead. Yeah. Huh. Pretty sweet. We'll close, right? Yeah, we still have our thing. So yeah. And yeah, I get to play Core Keeper, and OBS works. I got OBS working. One of the things that you want to keep in mind when you're doing the Hyperland configuration is that XDG Desktop Portal Hyperland, that's a package you're going to need. I didn't realize that one either, so yeah. I don't have a poll kit set up yet, but that's straightforward. That's not a big deal. Um, what else? Yeah, everything's basically covered. I still feel this is a 6 out of 10 window manager though. As much as the whole, you know, animation thing's pretty and all that, and like, you know, it's just still just a 6 out of 10. Introducing myself into some Wayland stuff is cool, though. I feel like there's going to be a Sway Rice in the future, and I have River installed. I'm just working on the config right now for River. This is what my life is. I don't have a lot to do outside of working, so writing configs is basically my hobby. It's what I do. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys like the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. Probably got some videos coming out pretty soon here. I bought a drawing tablet. Uh, it's like a Oogie M780 or something like that. I don't know. It was like $60. It's a really big surface. I was not expecting it to be this big. And it has like shortcut buttons on it, and I've been using it with GIMP, and it's like not bad. I installed Pinta as well. Using it on Pinta, it seems like the drawing's a lot smoother, but there's a lot less options for doing cool things. So yeah, that's that. Also been working on the rat poison config. However, I have yet to install rat poison. I want to basically theory craft the config in my brain and then you know, have it, and then once I feel like it's to the point where I think it's done, then I'm gonna load it in, and we're gonna see what happens with that. Yeah, and I also, another video I should probably get around to doing is my trackball mouse reviews. I bought two trackball mouses, a Proto-Arc one, like a thumb one, and then I got the, what is it, the Kensington Orbit with the scroll wheel. Both of these are very extremely nice mouses, especially for the price on it, because they're only like 35, 40 bucks each. So yeah, I should do a comparison video and talk about those. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a good night. All right, peace out. Peace out, broskies.